Hello, I am James Weith in Katy, Texas. My model railroad is based on John Armstrong's Horseshoe curve, which I saw in model railroading sometime in the 1950s when I was a boy. I was enthralled with it, and 70 years later I'm attempting to construct it. I don't even think that John Armstrong realized how big it would be, because even now, when I've constructed it with 28 radius of minimum curves and hold my slopes to less than 2%, it stretches out to be about 20 by 14 feet in size. Fortunately, I built it in sections. It was initially constructed in Phoenix, Arizona, and this is a diagram of it, the overall diagram, and I built it in sections. Fortunately, I did that because I had to move it here to Katy, Texas, and I'm now putting the sections back together. And you can see the sections are, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 sections. The rest of them haven't been defined yet because I haven't gotten that far. Besides the simplified drawing of the horseshoe curve, I've enhanced it by including a yard in the curve of it. And this is a diagram of the yard. Over here is the railroad. Right here, I've had to construct a 4-track portal because none of the hobby shops had 4-track portals, so I took two-track portals and cut them apart, and with some of the training wall fabricated a 4-track portal. And these are some of the pieces that are left over. This is the yard that is included, and we'll go through the pieces and see. This is the corner piece, and then there's another piece here, and then a third piece, and back there are several other pieces. I'll get around here to the side so you can see them. You see they're back in there are a couple pieces. There's a piece there, and then there's a piece there, and then this piece here is just about ready to marry into that piece. But before I do that, I've got to get this piece, which is right here, it goes in the center. But before I do that, I've got to finish my landscaping on this escarpment. And it, according to pictures of the era, this was heavily brushed, and so I've got to put a lot more of trees and brush and grasses in on it. Once I get that landscaping done, then I can put this piece in here. And finally, to wind up, here is a detailed drawing of the model. And you'll notice here that I've got all sorts of dimensions and angles and slopes based on a benchmark on one of the corners of the model. And these were all drawn on Microsoft Visio, which I then used to print out on plotters to get them up to, you see the size of it is on Super D sized pages. That concludes the tour of my model. Thanks, bye.